Great Awakening Light Lords and Grand Rising to those who have not yet awoken. To know that what is subatomic and what is the smallest thing you can imagine is the biggest thing you can imagine. In this video, I'll be going in on the law of correspondence again. I want to explain some things more thoroughly to you so you can get a better grip of what I mean when I explain as above, so within, or so below, so without. Okay, the point is, the smallest thing affects the smallest thing affects the bigger picture, and the bigger things affect the smallest picture. It's not one way or the other way. It's all happening at the same time. Okay? As above, so below means that what is in the quantum realm, well, okay, the quantum realm is how the physical realm came into existence. Is how the physical realm even exists in the first place. Okay? Atoms without atoms, or the particles that create atoms, then there would be no planetary bodies or galaxies or the universe for that matter. The point is to acknowledge that the smallest thoughts, or what you perceive as the smallest thoughts, or the smallest intentions, or what you think could be a small intention, affects the outcome. It affects the outcome of the experience, of the existence. You can think you're telling a little white lie, and then your little white lie becomes true, or it happens to somebody. You could think that you're getting away with something, and then end up being punished for it, whether it be mental or lawfully. Consider each and every thought that you think. Consider each and every thought that you think, and always lean towards your higher self. Always. You get thoughts that are higher. People do all the time, especially now since we're in the age, getting closer to the age of Aquarius, and people are starting to become more conscious of themselves, regardless of what type of religion they hold, the religious beliefs that they hold. We're at a stage now, at a point now where beings are being born with this type of information, being born in a self-destructive system, knowing that they should be in a self-fulfilling or self-realizing system. Acknowledge that without the mind, without the things that exist in your life, you will have no experience. If evil did not exist in your life, you would not experience it. If bad did not exist in your life, at any point in your life, you would not experience it. But then you would not even know how to fully be good, because you wouldn't know what not to do. That's what so-called negativity or evil is for. Is to know what not to do. Is to know what to be not necessarily against, but to overcome. And without goodness, evil will have no purpose, because the evil is for the good. The evil is to show the goodness. It's to show that there are better things to do. Because you're existing. If you're existing and that's all that you can do is exist, why would you live in a self-destructive existence? Why would you live in existence that's only lowering and lowering your own existence infinitely? It doesn't make sense. It does not make any sense at all. Everything has reason. Everything has purpose. We exist to exist more. We exist to exist. We exist to exist and exist better and better. The purpose of existing is to better existence, which means you have to better yourself, because everything is a reflection of you. And if you don't better yourself, then you don't care about yourself and you don't love yourself. If you're not trying to understand yourself, you don't care about your family. You don't care about anything. You really don't care about anything. If you're not trying to understand yourself, understand how you think, understand how your actions, your thoughts, because your thoughts are before your actions. Your thoughts create your actions, and your repetitive actions create your habits, and then your habits create manners, and your manners create your character. If you don't understand that, and if you don't actually take time to go into studying yourself deeply, then you don't care about your life. You don't care about anyone else's life. You can say you can all day. You can say you can all day. If you don't take the time to study yourself and know yourself and understand yourself and know what you can do and know what you can do to better overall existence through bettering yourself, then you're not doing what you need to do for yourself. Okay? Now, there are some people, like I said, evil has a purpose too. There are people that are meant to come into this realm to be evil, to be the example of what not to do for others for the rest of the existence. But most of this existence is anchored toward righteousness and goodness. Because without it, there wouldn't be existence. So start to look deeply into the smallest aspects of yourself to know why the bigger aspect or the bigger picture of yourself is even being experienced. It's called the law of correspondence, or the principle of correspondence. Break down the word correspondence. Co-respond, which means your inner self or your lower self or higher self is responding to each other. Okay? Co-response. Co means with or together. And respondence, which requires a response. Co, which means with a response. So everything is happening due to a response. Everything is happening due to a response. So if you never had any type of initial action, any type of initial verb, then there would not be a reaction. There would not be a reaction. These are natural sciences. Go study this stuff. Study these universal principles, these universal laws. This is natural law and this is a principle. That's how it's all connected, because the natural laws actually encode existence with principles. Like a person has. People are out here so disconnected from nature that they don't even acknowledge that nature has its own principles, like sentient beings. Share and subscribe. The Law of Correspondence. Peace.